Not gonna lie. No fucking clue where I'm going, sorta. I've seen an older fella that comes here, and I've drove by it every single time on the way to my fishing spot. But as we can all tell from every video, my fishing spot sucks. So I figured since he's not here, you know, somebody's got to keep it company. Is it Black Rose of Man, like Coal Mine Man or something? I don't know. But he's left the chair ever so graciously, which is kind of cool that nobody's like throwing it in the damn water or anything, because people don't have respect anymore. Oh yeah, he's been made some little steps. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Well, there's one thing I've always wanted to do is like fish off of those rocks. I was told like off those rocks are a couple of deep pools of water, and I'd really like to try it. I just don't know if I got the right bait, because as of now all I have is dough bait. This damn thing's bent, and fuck, it came right out, damn it. And I know that if the current's too much and the dough bait ain't right, then it's not gonna be a great time. I'll even leave this here for whoever he is, just because I'm gonna use his chair. Hopefully he don't mind. I'm a bigger size fella, but if I get to use that little tiny rod holder, then I can prop y'all up on the tripod. Or no, I can't either. I forgot the fucking boat up there, so that was a waste. But yeah, let's get baited up, throw over and see what we can get. Here's the first cast attempt with the new dough bait, which I'm not sure is gonna handle it. Right, never mind, dead on. But if I can get it to stay on the hook, I'll be happy as I don't know what. It's just the doughiness, like the consistency of it isn't exactly where I want it, but it'll come along. It's some stinking ass stuff, I tell you that. Nasty. I don't know how far it floated down to. Right off front of them rocks. I should have thrown it over that way and let it set back in that cut. Kind of feels weird having a chair. I hope the guy don't mind if fish is here. Hope he don't show up and he's like, hey, fuck you. Get out of my chair. It'd be pretty nice of him. I think I need a heavier sinker, man. It's not a heavy current. It just, oh shit, that popped out. That wasn't supposed to do that. not like a heavy current. It just, I don't know how to explain it. I got a 2 ounce on it. It's supposed to be a no roll, but that's not looking good either. I'll be tickled though if I catch something. Kind of want to move down toward that big ass rock and cast out, but I'm kind of really liking this chair, so one of them hard decisions. Yep, thought about it. I'm gonna stay here. But I'll cut the camera off until something happens. If something happens, I don't even know if it will. If I reel back in and don't have bait, then I'll switch over to my other dough bait that I know will last a little bit anyway. And try to throw it back in that pocket right there so that it doesn't drift halfway down the damn river. If I don't think I have anything bigger than a 2 ounce, which I don't want to have to cut the rig and redo it all anyway, so you just have to like it or lump it. Well, I've got somebody else's fishing line. I might try to pull it in. If it's not on that log, something's given. I mean, sick as fuck if there was a fish on it. Oh shit. Yeah, hit that go. Never mind. I was getting ready to be totally fucking cute. Oh, I still got part of it? I do. There's some thick boy line. But not as thick as my braided line. How much of this shit is there? Is running a fucking trot line with this? Jeez, dude. I don't know. I'm working on cutting it all loose from my damn hook first. Fix my home back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna start cutting. Cause patience like this, not in me, brother. Fucking do that. That little tag out of there, just see if that little tag helps anything or not, maybe. Okay, well. Yeah, I know my fucking hands are blocking it, but I'm free. So, I'm trying to get the line on the end of my fishing pole fixed. Okay. So, no hooks, sinkers, any of that. Just a big ball of line. And I mean a lot of line. As in somebody damn near casted everything they had out It almost ran like a fucking trot line. But yeah, that's interesting. I know where I'm casting. Straight over there. Watch me get fucking snagged too. Also, the bridge, Kermit Bridge is right there. The Kermit Park's right here. This is one of the rock walls, but the main rock wall that I want to fish is way down there. But I'm gonna bait back up, try it again. Oh yeah, got it cast back out. Cast it a little bit upstream so it can come down. Hopefully I don't grab hold of that log. I don't want to be like the other guy, which I know if I hook to it, either the logs are going to move or the hook will break, because this setup is damn near able to tow a vehicle. I love it. Got a little oversized, overkill size hook. It's a 7/0, but figured, fuck it, go big, go home. Who cares? Catch you into some big 20-pounder plus, that'd be alright. Keeps away the 2-pounders sometimes. Here we got car floor mats. And this ain't deep water in there, it's literally shallow as can be. We got old pillars, I guess. I don't actually know what that is. I'm just gonna say old pillars. It's got stone wrapped around, like in the center of all the yeah. I love this spot though, because it literally has like the most perfect little flat rocks. Yeah, that's a heart right there. Somebody's thinking about me. But hopefully catch something here. That'd be pretty cool. Guy end up losing his fishing spot. I'll be here more than he will. I want, if possible, and I don't slip, fall, kill myself, maybe journey that way to that big old rock and cast back to this point right here. Maybe. It all just depends. I don't know. Got a little bit of bend action in the pole. I'm right in the middle of the current now. I got a good sized dough ball on that hoe too. Like, it's a little bit heavy, a bit slinging. I barely even tossed it, and some bitch about hit the bank. But you get the bait kicker on, so not too many worries. Still a worry, but not too many. Trains don't help shit. Look at that. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to move that big old bastard. Pieces of steel everywhere. I think that's like an old bridge piece or something. I don't know. Kind of would like to have brought my little bass pole and just throwing out around these trees and shit. Which this water is so shallow I could literally walk all the way across and maybe barely get my kneecaps wet, and I'm 5'10", 5'11", so yeah, and I'm a very short-legged fella, I always ride in the back when me and my friends go everywhere because I have very short legs, so I can just slide the seat all the way back. I always like trying to look for shit. There's like a tiki torque whisk basket thing. There's somebody's boot. Yeah, I'm like too waterproof, baby. Oh, fucking, is it a siphon hose? Yeah, huh? Yeah. I don't have a clue what it is. Man, why don't you just throw another tree limb? Damn it. I don't know, bro. Got little sticks propped up down here too, like he's been casting back upstream. I'm figuring it all out. Big twisted up pipe and metal and shit. Got sticks there where he's fished across. So I'm pretty well right on top of where he's fishing. I don't see sticks down there. Yeah, I do. I do see a stick down there. I might actually venture down there. But if I do want to reel in, throw back to this point, and then just let it sit. Call it a day. I don't know. I was kind of concerned. How the hell do I get? I was kind of concerned about this new batch of dough bait. The other stuff is like good solid dough. This is like a gooey dough. It needs just a little bit more. But the first one is just your basic dough bait, which I've been using already. You've already seen it if you watched videos. But it's let's see, just flour, sugar. I got some Proline mixed in with it, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of oil just to hold it all better. But this green one is like a half a bottle of one Proline, half a bottle of another Proline, half a cup of 2-3 day old chicken livers. They were starting to green, and like the juices and the chicken liver itself, not just juice. But that was the hard part, was getting the liver itself mixed into it, like mushing it up. Trying to think of what else. I think that's it really, just chicken livers, flour, and my Proline. Now them little chicken, like little broth looking cubes or whatever they are, I don't even know. But I put 2 of those in there also. They're not bad. They actually, I like putting them in a lot of homemade bait. I had the idea of actually like making bait and selling it, like eBay or something, because I was looking at it the other night on eBay, and I mean, I I've ordered bait on eBay. I've ordered the whisker lure. Didn't have no luck out of it, but you know, it had a few sales, so I was like, ah, hell with it, I'll try it. And it was cheap too. It, you know, wasn't nothing over the top that was gonna hurt me or anything. But I don't know. I've just been kind of sitting and thinking on the idea of it, because I mean, everybody makes all of their dough balls or their little cube baits, which I want to find out how to make the cubes. That's something else to me right there. That's crazy. But I've been looking at these little plastic containers on eBay and Amazon and Walmart and stuff to just, you know, potentially just use for my bait. Like, you know, buy some junk shit ass blender, some junky mixer. The way it don't matter. He'll plug it in out back or something and start making it. Put it online. You know, ship it out and all that. It's not so I expect to get rich off of by any means. I mean, people's got rich off of a lot dumber shit. That's for sure. But I don't know, it's been a little idea on my mind, like that'd be kinda cool to have my own little bait stuff. I'd have to get me one of them little label printer gadgets that will make the little sticker for my logo or something, I guess. I don't know how to do that, but I know how to make. I know I can buy one of those shipping label things. I know they're not really too expensive, but they're not really cheap. But I figured that'd be something to try out. It'd be pretty cool. Sell bait, fish, do race car stuff, go riding. Trying to just counter all the ways to make money. Because I mean, I do YouTube, I do Twitch, and Facebook, and yada yada, and I do notaries and all kinds of different stuff. I like a literal trick of all trades, because I'm certified in just so much shit. I literally, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, anybody that knows me knows this. I just get bored and we'll just get qualifications for shit. Literally what happened with my notary stuff, I literally just was sitting there and I was like, you know, there's really not, you know, like a lot of notaries around. So fucking, I'm going to apply to be a notary, and just done it. And I've got 3 OSHA certifications. I've got the 10s. I got the construction. I know I just heard somebody whistle. maybe not. Okay. But I've got like OSHA Maritime from when I used to work on naval warships, which was probably one of the like coolest named jobs that I had anyway. Not just job in general, but just being able to tell people like, oh, what do you do for a living? Like, oh, bro, I work on naval warships. And then them be like, nah, no, really. And then just show them my badges and shit. And the first one that I worked on was the USS Roosevelt, actually. And it's a beautiful, I don't know how many viewers like really get on average, sorta, kinda. I do and I don't. But I don't know how many's in military, enthusiasts, whatever. But I'll go ahead and tell you, if you ever get the chance to go on a naval warship, do it. Those are like literally so fucking cool. It's honestly ridiculous. But if you're not careful, your ass will get lost. Ask me how I know. I got sent to go get an air chisel one day, and it was like my shit, I don't know, like third day. And I was like, yeah, you know, that's no problem, yada yada. And he was like, yeah, you just, you know, go down this hall, you know, whatever, hunt down, go left, go up this staircase, blah, 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 past lockers, or sleepers, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't know. He's like, you just go right past the cafeteria, and, you know, Mark over, he's got the shit, so just tell him I need it. Which is actually a lot more simplified way, because it was not that simplified. Because I worked with a welder whose name was Charlie. Not making it up, which was. His entire name consisted of 6 letters. Some big ass dozer tires. On a real note. I want on casting here just straight in. And I also kind of want to go to this big old rock. But I don't. I might just fish right here. Just throw right off into that pocket. Huh. I don't know, actually. Yeah, we'll fish there, buddy. But, where was I? Yeah, Charlie. He's honestly one of like the best people I worked with. And usually when you're working like government contracts or anything like that, you get just either the dead-headed motherfuckers or just pure assholes. Just go ahead and simplify it for everybody. But he was actually like really nice. And shit, sorry. At the time, I wasn't as big and fat. I lived in Florida, by the way, just so everybody knew. I worked at the Mayport, but it was really awesome Honestly, that's something that I wouldn't mind to go back and do. And fish and stuff. But one thing about Florida is I can't even go on vacation there because I swear to God I'll not come back. I literally love living in Florida so much. I cried when I found out we were all coming back home after college. And well, that's what I was doing for work during college was working on the naval warships. Well, like half of college. I started out working with some questionably United States legal people laying wiregrass around ponds for new apartment complexes and stuff. Had a hell of a time. That was awesome. Good people. They definitely outworked me 10-1. I'm not getting into any specific ethnicities, but they were damn good people. Damn good. I mean, damn good people. Like, if they saw that I was having a problem with something, they would not hesitate. That bait just flew off. They would not hesitate to just come and help me, or show me what to do, or show me like what I messed up, yada yada yada. Like, I loved it, but it was through a temp agency or whatever, so it was like a day-to-day job. Like, you didn't know if you was gonna have that job Monday, and then Tuesday they would send you to like clean up house fires, and then Wednesday you could be back on the same crew, or they'd send you to hell, I don't know. But I gave that up. But I worked at the naval warship stuff for a little while. Me and my buddy Logan, he taught me into going to college to be a welder at Tulsa Welding School down in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. You know, allegedly the best welding school in the country. Had kids transferring from halfway across the world, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't really anything exceptional to me, but that's my opinion. Do not, base what you want off of my opinion at all. But damn, I've kind of been all over with this story. I worked for Paul David Restorations, where we done like natural disaster sort of house cleanups and stuff, such as like, house fires or floodings or hurricanes and this and that. It was pretty cool. And I'm staying turned this way to try to keep the wind off the phone, but I was almost getting ready to be certified in mode removal and that's a bit train. That can't be somebody whistling. But being certified in mode removal is actually something else. We'll just put it that way. But pro tip to anybody that does have mode, you want to get rid of it, literally just original Dawn dish soap. Original Dawn dish soap. There you go. And a scrub brush. You know, put your Dawn down the bucket, water, stir it, you know, whatever, all that goodness. Take your little scrub brush and oh, that's a kid screaming. And say you've got like your main framing boards that has it or whatever, just take your brush, cross it, you know, not like a paintbrush, but a scrub brush with hard bristles. And just take it across it, you know, clean it. It ain't gonna come completely off. Trust me on that. It's not gonna do that. But get what you can get, and then just take you a like damp rag, wipe it off, and then we would seal the room off, and had like this giant multitasking HVAC type of rig. I don't even know what the hell it was called. I can't remember. But we would seal off vents. We would tape off windows. Like everything. Doorways, closets to other rooms, blah, blah. So it'd primarily be focused on that one section. And we'd more or less just bake the damn room. Like it would circulate the air out, clean the air, of course, of any of the black mold shit, but we would kindly turn the thermostat on hell and leave, come back like a day later too, something like that. But yeah, there's your little tip on your motor move if you need to. Let's see. Naval warships. If you ever get a chance to go on one, you know, without like enlisting, maybe like a replica or museum or something. I do recommend it. It's awesome. I loved it. That, and you won't have to worry about like half the drills and shit that we had to go through, because when they come over the intercom and say all hands on deck, and your number one thing to do is to stop exactly what you are doing at that very second. Face the wall, put your hands up against it, get the fuck out of the way. Because if you're not out of the way, one of them very nice naval men will break your fucking nose with the butt of their gun. So, and I mean, I enjoyed the job. It wasn't terrible by any means. It wasn't anything that was like too much or anything like that. The only thing I think I couldn't have done on that job was the people who had done like the scaffold building. Fuck that. Those guys are a different breed. But I done a lot down in Florida, actually. It was literally like playing Grand Theft Auto in real life. I don't even know. Not Grand Theft Auto. Like, I wasn't stealing and shit, but I was always somewhere, something. Hell, I'd work during the day, and then I would go to class at night, and then after class, if I still had energy or felt good, we would all go down to the beach. We lived like 15 minutes from the beach, and we would go like hand-picked crabs, the little ones off the beach, just pluck the big ones. I learned a lot moving away from here. Saw a lot of new things, a lot of beautiful things, especially when I went on storm work traveling, doing fiber optics and everything like that. It was always something new, something interesting. But truth be told, it's pretty much all just wasted. Best way to put it, I guess. Because I'm not putting any of the certifications, skill sets, or anything I got to use. I am running around doing notaries, working on piece of shit Jeeps, building sick ass race cars, fishing, uploading to YouTube, streaming. But that's what I've always kind of wanted to do, especially when I played Ark, because Ark took over my whole entire life. That game, it would have been easier to quit crack. But I've always told people I want to be one of the people that streams, one of the people that uploads, gets viewers, interactions, comments. I only get like a comment here and there, but I'll sit and have a whole conversation with them in the comment section. I love it. You know, there's the occasional asshole, but we don't really mind that. This line is not moved. I thought I was snagged, but I don't know. It's like one of those things. Like if you live in a small town and you get the chance to go, I literally just watched the bait just come off, bastard. You get the chance to go do something, go somewhere else. Just do it. Try it. Hey, you might be like me and just never want to come back. I did come back, but that's for my daughter. So, yeah. Damn, I ranted for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and quit this video. them. Look at that sunset, bro, on a real note. Place is beautiful. No surprise, no fish. Who cares? Fuck it. It was a day out. See if I can just get back without, falling off, I can kill myself. Oh shit. But with the whole daylight savings and oh shit, I'm about to throw down that little cable. All that, it gets dark now way too soon. Ooh, damn. And you mix that with my paranoia of crackheads robbing my fucking Jeep while I'm gone. Yeah. But, here's what it is. Hopefully I wasn't robbed. That'd be super duper great. Oh shit. Because everything locks besides my hatch. Oh shit. Hopefully I haven't been like fucking towed off. Oh, I missed the path. It was over there. My bad. Excuse me. Sorry. Hey, Jeep's still there. Now let's see. Have they robbed me? No, it don't look like it. So that's nice. Throw all that in there right there. They don't go in there. Give me that, I'm done. I'm done. I tell you though, man, just the clouds are setting such a beautiful sunset right now. It's not even funny. Yeah, we got the New River people or whatever the fuck they're called. Doing their little bit of work. Probably the first time I've actually seen them work. Usually they just literally park on the side of the fucking road and do absolutely, literally nothing. Shout out to the flaggers though. They're good people. I'm thinking what the hell the name is. I think it's right. It's yeah, New River Electrical. They fucking suck. But yeah, that's my rant.